and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 198. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer. Alongside, you have a two and you have a fresh, and they named him Crash. Two Fresh Crash. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That was a good intro. You can't even lie. That was good.
I mean, for some people, it was good.
You're a hater. Why'd you hate on me so much?
You've done better. That was lacking.
When? When have I done better? Tell me.
The one that you did and you couldn't put up because we messed up afterwards. I don't remember which one it was.
That was true.
I remember the moment.
Yeah, I do remember that. You're right. Well, it was a really, really good intro, and then I was like, fuck, I didn't record the video. Damn it.
Yep.
Damn it.
And you couldn't redo it. You couldn't recapture that magic.
Look, I'm like a genie in the bottle. When I'm in the bottle, I'm all cooped up. I come out, I'm done. The show starts. It's over. Bum, 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 bum.
You can go back in the bottle, though.
No, I can't. For those who don't know, My Xbox and Me is our weekly Xbox podcast here on youtube.com/mcfixer, twitch.tv/mcfixer, and other podcasting services across the world. You can get the show early over on patreon.com/mcfixer, and you can find us on all podcast services around everywhere, like I just said. Quick update, because I had some people reach out. I have moved the service, the provider. So I'm no longer using SoundCloud. I'm now using Podbean to upload my podcasts everywhere. So if it is meant to be somewhere that it's not, please let me know. I know the image got switched over by mistake the other day, and there were those that let me know, and a few other things. That should be fixed now. But if the podcast doesn't go up somewhere that you're used to it being, please let me know. No Patreon producers this month, so we will jump straight into topic of the show. Topic of the show this week is Xbox Scarlett, playability, frame rate, major focus for next gen. Head of the Xbox, Phil Spencer, shared details of the next gen console, Xbox Scarlett, with GameSpot in an exclusive interview. Spencer talked about the importance of playability and higher frame rates with Xbox Scarlett, saying, quote, ensuring that games load in incredibly fast, ensuring that the game is running at the highest frame rate possible. We're also the Windows company, so we see the work that goes on for PC and the work that the developers are doing. People love 60 frames per second, so getting games to run at 4K 60 frames per second, I think, will be a real design goal for us. Spencer continued on, explaining that a major focus for the current generation consoles were 4K visuals and bringing both movies and streaming to that level, along with the Xbox One X having the ability for games to run at 4K rates. Was a huge importance, but playability is a large focus for them for Scarlett. Quote, how fast do games load? Do I feel like I can get into the game as fast as possible while it's playing? How does it feel? Does this game both look and feel like no other game I've seen? That's our target, said Spencer. Before we carry on, there's one more bit here about backwards compatibility, but we'll stop there for a second and break it down. Crash, do you personally care about 4K 60?
Not 4K. I don't have a 4K monitor, so it's not something
that
really matters to me.
So, obviously, we had the jump from the PS2 to the PS3, the Xbox 360, the Xbox to the Xbox 360, right? And that was such a huge leap because of HD and things of that nature. Obviously, I do have a 4K TV, and games do look way better on them, but it's not that jump the way it was in the HD generation.
I don't...
Is next gen, let me ask you this, is next gen gonna be the gen where you think about it, you're someone that is in the gaming industry, streams, you like new tech, is that gonna be next gen, gonna be the time you buy a 4K monitor, you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Next time I buy a monitor of any kind, it's gonna be 4K because everything's moving towards that.
Yeah,
that is becoming sort of the
1080p,
the HDMI cable, whatever
but I think the problem we've got here, we're in this very, 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 very strange. This is all well and good. Obviously, next console 4K 60 should be the lowest. It should be the lowest benchmark, because then they've already come out and said it can do 8K, which we're nowhere near, obviously. But
yeah,
who cares? Like, when you buy your Xbox, your next Xbox, are you going to care about the fact that it doesn't run 4K 60 on your 1080p monitor? No.
No, we don't, because we know.
Well, I do. I'm
general-
getting to that point where I'm getting a little bit itchy about monitors. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking about it on stream the other day where I'm like, yeah, it's time to get a 4K monitor.
You've been wanting a 4K monitor for forever.
Yes,
I
have.
4K monitor, 4K TV. Get the 4K TV. I really want a 4K monitor too, man.
The difference is it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous in how good it is. Like them pixels, man, those pixels. But it's frame rate over resolution is the thing that I am worried about. And right now, a 4K 144 hertz monitor is more than my TV that I paid for, which is OLED and 55 inches.
But I mean, you don't theoretically have to move on to that for a hot minute.
You don't, but that's where I'm at. I had that excuse for the X.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh, but it's just going to be better. It's going to run quicker. But I'm not getting the full potential out of this box. So why on earth am I going to go pay another $500?
But most people don't even know that. It's kind of the thing. The general masses hear 4K, 60 frames per second. They're like, oh, it's better. That's all they hear. They don't get, oh, my TV doesn't run with it, or this and that. And a lot of people do play through TVs. They don't play through monitors.
No, 100%.
So it's also...
That's true. That's very... You know what? That's a very, 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 very good point. That most people play through a TV. Yeah. I'm in the minority. I'm not used to being a minority, so it's kind of weird for me. I'm in the minority for that. So you're right. You are right. I don't know. It seems weird. It seems like a weird place to come down, where there's other news that we're going to talk about later on the show, where they're saying that some of their first party studios can work on games that are going to be cross progression, not cross progression, sorry, can be on the PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, which we already knew. So where does that leave this plastic box? Nah, why am I buying it? If I can buy the games on competitors' hardware, if I've not got a 4K monitor already, why am I buying this?
I don't think you'll necessarily find everything. I think it's for the studios that have sort of game franchises planned already for multiple.
Cuphead. Make perfect sense.
Cuphead, yeah.
Games like that, I think,
Minecraft.
Make perfect sense. Yes.
Obsidian's game is already going to be on PlayStation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So going forward with that franchise, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right? It'll already have a fan base over there, and I don't think... Maybe it's good enough that if they make it exclusive, it makes people come over to the Xbox, but that would also be counterintuitive towards Phil Spencer's message about gaming.
Yeah.
So...
I'm just in this weird place at the moment where I'm like, I'm excited new hardware next year. They've announced it. We know a lot of the specs, and I'm sitting there like, last gen I didn't own a PC that could run the game. So now I'm in this weird place where I'm like, do I need another Xbox?
That's the big one.
Do I need
That's
this?
actually the really big one, because you have a PC.
Yeah.
Once you have a PC that can run games, and especially if you stream, you can run games and stream.
Yeah.
Is there a reason to buy the next Xbox? The next PlayStation, for comparison, all those games, all the exclusives are exclusives.
They're true exclusives.
Yeah. So really, it depends. I think once crossplay comes out, the answer is no. Once everything has crossplay, I think the answer is no.
Dude, I find it so fascinating. That take away the fact that streaming, even I'm talking about strictly just, I own an Xbox One X, I own a PC, I own a PS4, I own a Switch. They're not humble brags. I'm just saying. Shut up, Crash. I can see your face. But I go to myself, all right, new Xbox coming out. Why do I want this now? Besides for work reasons, because I run my Xbox in me and I cover Xbox for a living. Why?
Simplicity.
Okay.
I think that's the easy. I think that's the most common one, is that PCs are more complex, and if you get a game on a PC, there's more likely you have to mess with drivers and this and that. So it really comes down to simplicity.
Even that, I think, is blown overboard, though.
Yeah, it really depends on the game. Because some games launch on PC, and it's if you have this type of graphic card, or if you have this.
Respectfully, since I've bought my PC, I've not had trouble running a single game ever.
I haven't either.
So I've not had any problems with running games when I'm just playing it for fun. If we're talking about streaming problems, that's a total different ball game. But I'm talking about new game comes out, I download it, I click play, it works.
It comes down to the point where, like, we've talked about on when we play console games and the console game's broken for a large number of people, but you don't run into it.
Yeah.
You still have to take into consideration that it's broken for a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of one of the cases, because you hear a bunch of people complain like, oh, this won't run on my AMD graphics card or this, that, and the third.
Then you should have bought an NVIDIA. That's your fault. Get
Facts.
good, scrub. No, I'm joking. It's just, I don't know. I just feel weird. I feel weird about this next gen. It's coming to the incremental update with the X has really thrown me off of like, I don't feel like I need this. But I've had this for 3 years now.
Is that enough time, you think, for a console? 3 years?
No, but I've had the X for 3 years. So yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also the conversation of like, oh well, Halo Infinite's going to be coming to Xbox One X. So why am I buying this other box? They really need to show it. Like, I love 4K. The conversation we're having, but I don't own a 4K monitor.
I understand. I'm just saying.
I'm just stuck in this. Why are you going to buy one day one? If this take like I'm saying, this really come back. You're not a streamer. You're not anything. Are you going to buy one day one?
That depends. I think that really depends if somebody's like a tech head.
No, there are a lot of people don't care about tech heads. I'm talking to you.
But I stream. I can't take myself out of that situation.
No, but you can. You can. No. Why not?
Yeah.
You can.
I can't.
Jesus.
My whole decision would be based around the fact that I stream.
No, I don't.
Honestly, like if my PC's not upgraded by that point, no.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, if your PC's upgraded, you mean?
No. If my PC's not upgraded, I'd rather upgrade my PC.
Got you. Okay. I'm fascinated. But I said the same thing. If you remember, if we go back 3 years, I said the exact same thing about the X when it came out, and I was like, "Who needs this? I've got a PC."
Yeah.
I remember Dan only being like, "You're gonna want it. It's gonna run better. It's gonna be better. It's gonna do." And I agree.
It runs games faster. There it is. It'll load stuff faster. Imagine GTA 5 on next gen Xbox. You load into online right away, bro. Not a half-hour wait, bro.
But again, I have a PC. And people are going to go, yo, this is my Xbox and me. I'm clicking off. Why the hell are we talking about PCs here? Look, Xbox is no longer just a box. It's a brand. And it supports PC. It's going to support phones soon. My Xbox and me is going to cover everything. Hence why we're having this conversation. I'd love to know other people's opinions. My Xbox, email it, myxboxandmepodcast@gmail.com. Tweet at me, otherwise, at MCFixer or at KreshnikPlays. Did I get it right? I did.
Yeah.
He did look at me. At KreshnikPlays, hashtag MXAM. Are you going to buy the next Xbox? And why? Because it sure as hell isn't because of what Phil Spencer's saying about how games are going to play. Because they're not going to play that different on the X.
Yeah. I think a big thing to note is like also they're not really ready to show everything about the console. So I don't really know. I'd be interested to read the whole article to see whether they asked him about the next gen console or this is something he brought up himself. Because if they asked him, maybe this is just something that he's like, I got to give an answer. This is the best answer I can do without giving too much away about what we're planning with the next console.
Yeah, maybe. I think I really am coming down to that point where like, and I get like my chat's talking about it right now. It's like I prefer gaming on console. PCs are a pain in the ass when it goes wrong. Xbox works when you turn it on. I agree. It's just in the 4 years that I've had my PC, I turn it on and I click play, and I've not had that problem ever. And I'm looking at the $500. If I put that $500 in my PC right now, I'm going to have brand new RAM, a brand new graphics card, if I sell my graphics card and upgrade another graphics card, and a brand new processor for that price. That will, in no disrespect to the new console, probably be better than the new console my PC would be. So I'm just in this weird place where I'm like, why am I about to spend this? Apart from the fact that I want to do an unboxing video for work, and I wanna stream games on it for work because I cover Xbox. But why? I really I don't know. It's a weird place.
Yeah.
It's a weird.
I mean,
weird
there's
place.
also there's the question about future games and whether you'd be able to stream them from your PC.
Well, why wouldn't I?
At 60 frames per second
Got
and
you.
all that.
No. I agree with you on, but that's a streamer's problem. I'm talking about just strictly Corey Spearman, not even MC Fixer. Corey Spearman comes home from work, working at McDonald's, and turns on his Xbox.
I mean,
why?
Corey Spearman working at McDonald's would have never got a PC, a gaming PC.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, so.
That's true. To carry on with this story anyway, Phil Spencer also goes on to talk about backwards compatibility. On the topic of backwards compatibility, Microsoft has worked on building a library of past games for both the Xbox and the Xbox 360, and Spencer said they are continuing to expand that library of past titles. Quote, "We really like the reception and the use that we've seen through the Xbox One X, the Xbox One backwards compatibility program." I can't do anything today. Let me try that all again. "We really like the reception and the use that we've seen through the Xbox One X backwards compatibility program. Making use that all 4 generations of consoles, so original Xbox that runs on your Xbox One today, the OG Xbox, the 360 that runs on your Xbox One, your Xbox One games, and the new generation games all run on the next platform is important to us. We want to respect the games that you've bought from us. We want to make sure that the generations can play with each other. So if you happen to adopt the next gen early and somebody stays back, that if their games are on both platforms, you'll be able to cross-gen play." It's the usual stuff that we've already heard, but
yeah,
it's nice to have it. So this is pretty much confirming every Xbox first-party game is going to be cross-gen and cross-platform play, right?
If it's available on both, yeah.
So, yeah.
That is nice. That is like...
It's good to know that
keeps people from wanting to move away. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think about it from a business point of view, where it keeps people from not buying a new console.
The thing is, like, I don't think Microsoft's goal is to peddle consoles to people.
It's not. I understand that. But why are they making it then? I really can't figure it out in my head. I thought about it. Go on.
I think you're so stuck in a point of view of like where it's console. Microsoft's been veering away from such a console focus to more of a software focus for a long time now, and I think this is the result. Where it's like, oh, upgrade if you want, but stay in our ecosystem and buy our games and this, that, and the third, and get our Game Pass and get our Gold and get the Game Pass Ultimate. Get Game Pass on PC if you're on PC. You have that console, get Game Pass on console. We have different games on both. You need both.
Yeah. I get it. I do get it. I think I am stuck, though. I feel like a broken computer.
I get it. Fix. I'm right there with you.
I need to update my drivers. That's what I need to do. I feel broken where I'm just like, I'm sitting there just thinking about, like, who's buying this? Apart from the dum-dums like me, but who is buying this? Like, what is the selling point? Not exclusive games. Not like, I just don't know.
You have to remember there's people that buy the new iPhone every time it comes out.
I know, and they're dum-dums too.
100%.
Dude,
but those come out every year.
I'm
going and Microsoft's trying to sell you.
Moment, where we literally sat down and we watched like 5 videos on the Samsung 10, the Samsung 10X, the iPhone 10, the iPhone 10. I'm like, what the hell? How hard is it to pick a phone nowadays? We're getting like that with consoles where I'm like, I've got an X. Does that mean I'm good? I'm still running an iPhone 6. The sirens are on my side, just so everyone's aware. I just don't know. I just don't know. They're still here. I'm hoping it's not outside my house. It's not. Thank you. It's gone. I don't know. It's just caught me in a weird place right now. This generation, and I'm reading stuff and I'm doing research. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, why? Like, why am I doing this?
It's a big question. At least Microsoft's trying to sell you a console over like 3 to 4 years.
I guess. So you think definitely there's going to be an upgraded version of this, right? In 5 years' time.
Yeah, smaller.
Yeah.
Smaller. I don't know about smaller. Cheaper.
No, it won't be cheaper because it'd be more powerful.
True. Oh, yeah, for sure. Will it have an aux port in the back though?
I think I'm done. I've got to a point where I think I'm done with consoles.
If it wasn't for work.
I'm talking, yeah, I mean, for work reasons it's different, but I'm saying, like, it's so hard.
So question.
Yeah.
You're done with consoles for Xbox.
Yeah,
but because Sony still has its exclusives.
And Nintendo.
I mean, next PlayStation, next Nintendo, you still get, because they still have. Okay.
That's where I'm at in my head, where I'm like, well, of course I'm buying the PlayStation 5. Because I want to play Ghost of Tsushima, I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn 2, I want to play whatever, Spider-Man 2, I want to play God of War 2. It's like, but why am I buying the next Xbox? And this is coming from someone who sits here and has covered Xbox for 3 years and is almost about to celebrate my Xbox in me episode 200. But why? And maybe, I'm seeing people in chat, Moody saying that maybe overthinking it. I don't think I am overthinking it.
I kind of agree with Moody.
But what? Why?
I think you're attaching I think you're attaching some sort of like personal fulfillment in a next gen console.
Do you know what I think it is? I'll be honest. Maybe I am overthinking it. I don't feel that same level of excitement about it. I couldn't give a crap about the next Xbox coming out. It doesn't have that new generation feel. Because I'm like, well, the person next to me who didn't just fork out 500 is getting the same goddamn games as me.
But you don't even know that. You haven't seen. Well, we haven't seen the console first.
I do know that.
So,
I know that
okay.
anyone who owns an X and an Xbox One is going to be able to play day one Halo and other launch titles. Guaranteed.
So you think all launch titles?
Guaranteed.
Okay. So question, when you guys both boot up the game, put it side by side, you guys both get into the game at the same time?
I'm guessing I'd get in faster.
You get in faster, okay.
Yeah.
When you're traversing around the map and quick traveling, you guys quick travel the same amount of time?
Well, no, that's the same thing. Load times are going to be better on the new console.
You go into your menu, same amount of time?
No.
So if the game lets you change cosmetically, the cosmetics will load in the same amount of time?
Look, bro, we get it. Things are going to load faster.
I'm just saying.
I get that. What else?
You're minimalizing the difference of like amount of time you'll save. Because if what Sony showed with the PS4 with Spider-Man,
that's a really good point,
and that carries over to Xbox, that's a huge difference. Like we're gonna stop seeing like upgrades in graphics as like quickly as we used to, but we'll start seeing more upgrades in time saved and things of that nature.
Yeah, you broke me, but I think you're right. That makes sense. It makes sense. I don't like it. I'll be honest with you.
Gotta try and make sense sometimes, you know.
Damn. Is anybody else as broken as me out there? Let me know Let me know. Just let me know. My Xbox and Me podcast @gmail.com. Email in. Let's move on anyway. What's been in your box this week, Chris? What have you been playing?
Overwatch.
Ugh.
Don't say that.
How is it?
It's good. They released the role queue for Overwatch, which has been really fun.
Okay. Is that why you've been playing it more? Just because of this role queue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I like to play support, but it's really annoying when you load into the game and you choose to play a support or a tank, and you have 4 to 5 people just insta-lock DPS. And it's like, okay, we're losing this match for free.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Got
so,
it. Okay.
It's a change-up. It's nice.
So are you enjoying it more so because of the changes?
Yes.
Fair enough.
For sure.
Fair enough.
But I don't know. Because I'm also just in general enjoying the game again.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's fair to say. Right? Yeah. So I don't know if it's fair to say it's because of the changes or just I'm enjoying the game.
Okay. Anything else you've been playing? There's nothing. I guess there's nothing to re-update people on Overwatch.
Apex?
Did you play solo mode?
Yes.
Okay, we can talk about that. I've played it as well. I played quite a bit, actually. I've been playing a ton of Apex. Played some squads, got a couple wins, played some solos. I don't like solos.
Yeah, solos is... I was having a Twitter conversation with somebody, and solos is something that's like super. Ideally, it's like super fun. It's like, oh yeah, solos. You go in there, nothing to worry about, teammates, and then you get in there, and it's like, oh, it's a whole bunch of people camping. And then also, I know Kotaku put up an article about people like forming groups in solos, and it's like, oh man, first of all, you guys are ruining it, and the people who are camping are just making it not fun.
Yeah, I for some reason in that game, even in solos, I have the same thing, which is. I'm fine. I get into a one-on-one fight. I'm fine. I take out a person. but I'm guaranteed within 10 seconds someone is behind me or just in front of me and kills me instantly. I can never seem to, I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's my playstyle or what it is, but I can never seem to kill somebody and heal up before somebody else just comes and kills me. And I never come out of a fight with any armor. Because I'm bad at the game. Where, do you know what I mean by that though? Like I go into a fight, I'm like,
no, for sure.
I'm definitely gonna lose some armor. When I go and loot, I'm picking up shield things because I know I'm going to need it.
Right. Yeah, I hate to say this, but like I think the answer to that is get good.
Get good, yeah, okay. That sucks, but yeah.
Okay. I don't mean to make that as
you're right.
Because I'm in the same place as you, where it happens to me as well. I get into a fight, and then Joe Blow, who just watched that whole fight, did absolutely nothing, comes at the end when I'm looting, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to pick up that purple armor before I even get it. I'm dead.
Yep. Oh. Literally. Every single time. I'm enjoying it, though. I'm enjoying playing squads. When you've got a full squad of people, that game is so good.
Agreed.
Good.
I really want to see them try duos for it now. Because I don't think solos works. I think duos could work.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if it's just because we're bad, though, that solos don't work for us. I mean, I played a bit of ranked, and I enjoyed that, and I'm like, oh, if this had ranked duos, I could see me playing this a lot.
I think the issue with solos, even if we were good, would be that people just camp in that game. Yeah. People just camp doorways, people camp in bushes, people do a million and one things. They play it like it's PUBG.
Yeah. Well, I was playing PUBG today.
I'm surprised you're not better at Apex Solos.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? That's mean. That's mean. There's no need to be mean to me.
I'm not being mean.
Yeah, played a bit of PUBG today, though. It still runs like doo-doo on the Xbox One X, which is crazy. Still, things don't load in. It's just like, wow. You really didn't optimize that game for console at all.
I mean, it wasn't optimized for PC for the longest time.
True, but it isn't now. And I'm like, so what the hell's going on with the... No, they don't care. They don't care. They got PUBG Mobile making a ton of money. They don't care.
Yeah, I wonder how much of their profits actually come from Xbox.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's probably what they rated on. Like, not too many profits. No need to optimize.
It'll be PC and PUBG Mobile now. That will be the main player base. So, yeah, that sucks. But yeah, played that. I'm enjoying it. It's not. I just needed something to play. I'm just waiting for Borderlands, dude. I'm just sitting here waiting for Borderlands 3. I'm just like, I just wait for that, just wait for that. Haley's like, oh, you've not been streaming much. Like, you've been coming off early. I'm like, yeah, I've had other things to do, but I'm just not compelled to play anything right now. Like, for long periods of time where I'm like, Borderlands, I'm ready for that.
Destiny 2. Get back into it.
Yeah, but I need to buy the DLC. That's the problem with that. I'm talking about games I already own. Division 2. Now we're setting up a mandate in the Discord. If you want to join it, MC Fixes the channel, the Discord channel. Go join that. And we've got me, Tony, Paul, and Moody and Stu. I think are all down for it.
Don't make Stu play.
I think Stu wants to play.
Stu doesn't.
You don't like the game, and you've
no.
Stu.
Stu came in my chat, and I was talking to Stu, and Stu said he does not like Division.
Wow.
He didn't want me to tell you. I just thought I should let him know. As a homie to Stu, I thought I should let you know that you're forcing him to play the game, and he doesn't want to play
it. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything.
He's trying to play it for you. So the big thing for you to do would be like, Stu, don't play it for me.
I don't want Stu to play anymore. I think we're going to replace him with somebody else.
Okay.
Thanks. Anything else you've been playing?
I did the Tiny Tina DLC with you.
Oh, yeah, sugar. I forgot we even did that this week.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're playing Borderlands 2. What did you think of the DLC overall now that we finished it?
Starts off really good.
Yes.
The middle's kind of meh.
Yes.
It gets better.
Yes.
And then the last boss is horrible.
No, I disagree. I didn't think the last boss was that bad.
Yeah, it's last boss, in my opinion, is the equivalent of the snow area you start in.
Just annoying.
Yeah, it's like, what are you like? It's not even difficult, is the thing.
No.
It's like it's not challenging. It's not anything. It's just he walks around. He does the same exact move. He does three. It was 3 phases.
Yeah,
3 phases, and each phase is different, but that phase stays the same. It's not no variation in moves. Occasionally he'll like run up to you and do a melee attack or whatever.
Yeah,
it's a bad boss fight.
I've played some really bad boss fights, so maybe I'm just seeing it from a different point of view. Where I'm like, this wasn't even bad. Like Quantum Break's last boss, that was bad.
I'd rather they try something with the boss than do absolutely nothing. In my opinion, they did absolutely nothing with this boss. Fair
enough. But the DLC as a whole was, because obviously that is probably one of the most hyped up pieces of DLC ever. If I'm honest,
it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it changes the formula of Borderlands just enough that it's a new experience.
You pointed it out, and I didn't realize it until you pointed it out. It's like, oh yeah, it's just returning Borderlands 1.
Yeah.
And like, but in a fun, Borderlands 2, sorry. But in a fun, quirky, interesting way.
Yeah. Through Tiny Tina's perspective in like a medieval setting. Yeah.
In D&D.
Yeah. In D&D, yeah. It was cool. It was really good. We didn't do the side quests, sadly.
No. Well,
because we want to get to the newest DLC.
There's so much in that game that I forgot about that I'm like, why did I keep putting this off? There are so many side quests in like Borderlands 2 that I've not done. There are side quests in every single piece of DLC I've not done still. I'm like, I just want to get to that the crossover part where I can't remember what it's called. I'm like, I'm not playing no more Borderlands until Borderlands 3. All right, that's me done. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was one of those things where like when something gets hyped up, you're like, oh man, I wonder if this actually as good as you think it will. And it was. It was just as good as I expected it to be. I agree with you in the middle there. It was a bit like, okay, this kind of sucks. Not sucks, but it's just a bit bland. Whereas like nothing's going on. Tiny Tina's not talking. There's not. Yeah. You're just going through the missions, just slugging it through. But yeah,
there's like a few good points, like when what's his name? Brick like punches people and he'll do that a few times. It's like, okay, that's a good bit. And there's one where you have to punch the rock or whatever and you can get past the puzzle. And it's like, okay, there's a little bit of clever writing, but for the most part, it's just really...
It was just sort of there.
Go there and do that because, game needs you to do it.
Yeah, I'd love to see him do it again in 3, though.
I really hope they do. Maybe... I don't know. I don't know too much about D&D and I don't know, like, what other... ways they could remix
everything.
But...
Whatever you think of is D&D. That's what I learned playing it. So, yeah. Even that thing you just thought about that you shouldn't say on this podcast, there's a D&D of it. See, that laugh. I know. I know. Trust me, I know.
I thought of something like, oh man, I really shouldn't say that on the podcast. I'm not going to
say it. Yeah, that's about it for me. That's all I've been playing. Same for you, yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's jump into Fixer Sack then. We got one email this week and it says, hello everyone, my question is, are you excited for Gamescom this year? Thank you and have a great day, Mr. Moody. I'll be honest with you. With the move and stuff, I thought I wasn't going to be able to live react to it. I've looked at the times. So we've got Inside Xbox, then you've got Google Stadia, then you've got Gamescom. So you've got like 4 hours worth of content there, which I wasn't expecting. And I only looked it up this morning. I'm like, yeah, this is actually going to be good. I'm actually looking forward to it. The publishers, they've already announced for it. We went through on last week's episode. And I'm like, you know what? There could be something cool here. And they could be coming for E3's crown. 2-hour show. Jeff Keighley's running it on, what's it called? Opening Night Live. It could be really big.
E3's show, though?
Yes. Well, Gamescom's bigger than E3.
Yeah, but like news-wise?
No, I don't think this year... It will be
but you think in the future, possibly?
I think that, well, you got to think, with everything going on with E3 leaking people's details, the show being empty this year, it's like, okay, the writing's on the wall for them. They're having to sell tickets, blah, 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 blah. We're at this point where we're like, oh, well, if someone else can go and do it better, it's like YouTube. Everyone hates YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Someone wants someone to come and do YouTube better with a better revenue split and a better this and a better that. This is what Gamescom could be. If Jeff Keighley can get Open Night Live to become the E3 showcase after E3, and they start getting bigger and bigger publishers and more showings. They've already got everyone. They got Xbox, they got Sony, they got Nintendo, they got the 2K, they've got everyone. It's what they're going to show. Imagine they held back all that stuff from E3 and just put it on this show.
But the only issue I have is what developer would actively hold their stuff back from E3. Because I think if any developer has a chance to show at E3, they'll choose E3. Because E3 as a event being there isn't as good.
Yeah.
Maybe, and that's going down. But I don't think E3 as a spectacle from the viewer standpoint and from the consumer standpoint
But I think
is going
I
down.
think we're getting to a point where at Ubisoft, why do they need to wait until E3 to do that show? Where it costs them that much money, they could just literally do it a month earlier. Or, do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be at E3.
Yeah.
So they could do their own live show, and Microsoft could still do their own live show. Sony could do their own. Everyone could do their own live show, but then hold their big announcement, which you only usually get one "oh my god" moment at each of these showcases, right?
Yeah, I don't think you hold that announcement for Gamescom though.
I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying if they did, it could then take over what E3 was.
But that's like stacking a lot of ifs.
That's what this podcast is, bro. It's me speculating each week.
I guess.
What do you think then?
I think Gamescom will keep being Gamescom.
But this is the first year they're bringing back the press conference. Like, the Gamescom's not stopped. I just feel like everyone is at a bad place with E3. People are not liking the show. That Jeff Keighley and whoever's running the show could take some mind share away from E3, is my point.
I don't know. I still don't see this as competing with E3 personally. Like that's
because you're American. Us Europeans, we care. We care. You on the other hand, that's because you.
What do you mean? I don't even consider E3 to be in America. I've never been to E3. How can it be in America, bro?
That's not how things work.
It's not America.
Yo, real talk. If it's not in London, who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I excited for it? Is the question. I wasn't until today.
I wasn't until yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Jeff Keighley put out the little trailer or whatever, the 2-minute, the minute long thing or whatever, and I was like, oh, they're actually showing a lot of stuff, and it's 2 hours long. I thought it'd be like in half an hour or 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, I think they did the best thing by announcing all the publishers they had as well. I feel like that was a smart move. We're like, that we obviously Death Stranding's going to be there and Kojima, and I'm like, I don't really care about that. I've seen enough of that game where I'm like,
I still don't know what's going on. I won't know what's going on.
Yeah, just give me the game. I'm not really worried about that, but yeah, it'll be an interesting show, and I'm looking forward to reacting to it now, especially with the Stadia stuff and the Inside Xbox stuff beforehand. So, could be cool. Next news story. Fortnite apologizes for selling a seemingly reskinned dog pet and offers refunds. Epic Games is offering a full refund in its in-game Gunner pet dog item after players claimed a similar version of the item was offered as part of the previous Battle Pass. Epic also announced the pet would be removed from the game. Earlier today, Fortnite added a new pet item in the Fortnite shop named Gunner. Players could purchase the Gunner for 1,000 V-Bucks, which is around $9.99 US. Unfortunately, Gunner bears a striking resemblance, thank you, I was getting there, to the Season 6 Battle Pass pet named Bonesy. Is that right? Bonesy.
Yep.
Have you seen this? You see the picture I've put in there?
Yes.
I'm not even going for the rest of the story. This could be the biggest fuck up ever.
Absolutely. Well, apparently they had one that was they did something similar to this, but the skin was different enough that it didn't get enough traction in terms of like, don't do this. We want Battle Pass to be like separate, etc., etc. And then this happens, and it's
literally all it has is a logo on the scarf.
Honestly, it looks like the dog on the right.
Yeah.
Which you guys can't see the picture, but the dog on the right has better lighting. That's literally what it is.
It looks like that, yeah. It does. It's bad, dude. It's bad.
Yeah. This is so out of pocket for Epic, I feel like.
I feel like it's them. Joe, I was watching Kind of Funny Games Daily and watching Gary Whitta and Greg Miller talk about it. And I was like, Gary Whitta was making some really interesting points where he's like, we know it's all going to be getting regulated soon. Loot boxes and things of that nature. Not so much microtransactions. And he was saying that he feels like this is kind of a last-ditch effort from companies where they're going to start doing more scummy things before it all gets locked down. And I don't necessarily agree with that, because I don't think microtransactions are going anywhere.
Yeah.
I just think this is a big effort, but it is something to think about. Where like,
yeah, I don't think that's the case with this.
Yeah.
I think this is just like oversight on their part. Because in their head, they were probably like,
huge oversight.
Oh, this is a Battle Pass exclusive, but like, people really like the dog and people will want their own version of it. We can put that out and it'll make people happy. I think in their own twisted sense, they were trying to do right by their own community.
You don't think there was a case of someone was sitting there going, just reskin that dog and we're gonna make millions. Go do it.
I don't think so.
See, I think
really
these
don't.
companies are so scummy. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust nobody when it comes to money.
If it was anybody other than Epic, I think I would agree with you. But Epic's been actively trying to like be a good public face for gamers.
That's true.
So I don't think they would actively do this. Mind you, 100%, they're a company, they want to make money. That is 100% a possibility. Just with their track record, I think I would give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, not giving no one the benefit of that. Anyone that makes millions and millions and millions gets no benefit of that from me, unless it's me, and you can still trust me, I promise.
So question, right? They give one worker the job to make a new backpack skin, and that one worker decides to do this. He doesn't make millions. You giving him the benefit of the doubt?
No, I'm not giving no one the benefit of that. No one's getting the benefit of that from me today.
Okay.
All right?
I don't get the benefit of the doubt.
Hell no. You're schemy as fuck.
Look. I've never once schemed against you in the game.
Anyway, this is just a huge mess up. And if you've not seen the picture, go look it up. It's literally a dog with a yellow head now and the image on his scarf. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so bad. Next up, Dead Island 2 is still alive, and it's officially onto its third developer. Dead Island 2 developer Sumo Digital has concluded work. My phone's going crazy. I was like, oh god, what's going on? Concluded work on the project and will not be working with a new developer, Dam Buster Studios, as work continues on the long-standing zombie game. In a statement to IGN, Sumo Digital said, as noted in today's announcement, Dam Buster Studios is now the lead developer for Dead Island 2. This transition has been planned for some time and has no impact on Sumo's business or financial outlook. We look forward to Dead Island 2's release, and we wish our partners at THQ Nordic great success. Kresh, if this game gets over a 6, I will be surprised.
If this game comes out, I'd be surprised.
No, it's gonna come out. They put way too
much time,
way too much money into it. They have to recoup some of that cost. If this game gets above a 6, though, I will be shocked.
To be fair, I don't think I'm gonna say something that might get people a little bit mad. I don't think any Dead Island game deserved above a 6.
No, you're wrong. You're definitely wrong. Dead Island 1 wasn't brilliant, but it was fun enough.
It was a 6. It was a 6 as a co-op experience. It was above a 6, but as a game, it was a 6.
That trailer alone was a 6, mate. Do you remember the Dead Island trailer
for the first one?
Yeah.
Not really. Yes, the trailer was good. The trailer was good.
The trailer made me cry. That's how good it was. And
the
then
trailer
I bought
was
the
good.
game, and I was like,
it's nothing like this. It's a 6.
I don't know about 6.
The trailer's like, oh, this game's gonna be like a 8.
10 out of 10.
At least an 8.
This game's
possibly a 9 or a 10. You get the game, it's like, oh wow, they downgraded a lot, huh? It's a 6.
I don't know about 6, but this game is going to be bad. I generally do think that.
Yeah, more than likely. 3. It's on its third developer. I was talking to Prime, and Prime was saying that the developer who's making it now has only made one other game.
That doesn't mean anything though, because if it's a bunch of people that have made games before with someone in good leadership, perfect.
True.
So,
very true.
Yeah, I mean, Sumo did work on Crackdown 3, which people can have their opinions on. Sumo also... No, I did not. No, I did not. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Let's leave that one there, shall we? Need for Speed Heat announced for November release. Ghost Games have unveiled Need for Speed Heat, the title of the next game in the racing series, and is penned to come out November 8th. To be honest with you, that's all I got for this. It looks like a nostalgic 80s game, sort of set in Fast and Furious world, with fast cars and brum brum and brum brum cars. Do cars not go brum brum?
They go vroom vroom
brum brum.
Why are you saying it with a B?
I mean, what do you mean? I'm European. That's how our cars sound. Brum brum.
My bad. I forgot about the accent difference with cars between Europe and America. That's my bad.
We make them different.
Ignorant American.
How dare you?
Forgive me. Can I be honest?
Yeah, go on.
With a name like Need for Speed Heat, they really need to come out with a hot sauce for this.
Hot sauce?
Hot sauce, Need for Speed Heat.
No, they need to make a decent game for once.
That's
Because what?
That's not happening.
There's more chance of the hot sauce coming.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I would buy the hot sauce. I'm not gonna buy this game.
Yeah.
There's like very little chance I buy this game.
I mean, what was the last Need for Speed you played?
The one where you got to play as cops.
Most Wanted.
No.
No? Hot Pursuit?
Need for Speed Most Wanted. It was on the PS4 and Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
I think you got to play as cops. The cops were involved with that game.
The cops were involved in every game. It's illegal racing.
Look, man, I'm pretty sure you got to play as cops in that game. I could be wrong.
I totally.
You didn't get to play in Most Wanted. You didn't get to play as a cop.
Did you not?
No.
I had it on PSP, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, I don't remember.
What's Most Wanted on PSP?
Yes.
Rivals. That's it. It's Rivals. Tony knows what's up.
Oh, okay. There you go. I didn't play that one. The last one I played was Most Wanted, I think.
Oh, Most Wanted was so good.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? Most Wanted is my favorite Need for Speed game.
You're just a
I know
shit,
people
man.
like Underground.
Your Underground 2 is the best Need for Speed game
I know
ever.
that. I'm not arguing best. I wouldn't argue against Underground 2 being best.
But
I like Need for Speed Most Wanted more.
there's nothing. Okay.
I have more nostalgia for it. When I got my own PS2, Need for Speed Most Wanted was the game I got with it.
When you stole your PS2, it was the one was left in the tray.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Like me and Resident Evil 2. Maybe not the best one, but it is the best one. Like that sort of situation.
You see,
right?
I didn't say that.
Like that
I
situation.
didn't say not the best one, but the best one.
You said it may not be the best one, but it's my most favorite one by nostalgia. That's literally what you said.
Yes, and then you said Resident Evil 2 might not be the best one,
But it's the best
the
one.
best one.
Is it? That's the fixer way of saying it.
No, it's not.
It is.
You said something completely different.
Next story, you'll be able to play all future Quantic Dream games on multi-platforms. Every game made by Quantic Dream going forward will be multi-platform, says the studio's founder and head, David Cage. Despite not being a first-party studio, Quantic Dream is known for producing PlayStation exclusives such as Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and most recently, Detroit Become Human. They were all internally, bro, I'm all over the place. Launched as a PlayStation exclusive and are only now coming to PC this year. However, David Cage told Jewel Shockers that his team now wants to work on different platforms and reach players around the world. Quote, Quantic Dream is not exclusive to any platform anymore, so yes, unless there are some specific exclusive deals on a title-by-title basis, all our games will be released on all platforms at launch. I'm so happy about this. Obviously, Detroit Become Human, I really enjoyed. Thought it was a really good game. I know some people do not, but I even went and got PlayStation Plus for it the other day, just so I could download it. That's how good I think it is. But I do like those type of games. Story-driven,
Right.
quote-unquote walking sim, if that's what you want to call it. I never played Heavy Rain, though, or Beyond Two Souls.
Oh.
Yeah, because I didn't have a PlayStation 3 at the time.
I don't know how you'd perceive Heavy Rain now. Back in the day, it was really good.
Well, I've
I
got
really
it
liked
now.
it.
I've got it. It come in the deal with...
But it's one of those things where you've played Detroit and you've played Walking Dead and games like that fit into this category that I don't know how you'd perceive Heavy Rain now. Because Heavy Rain was the first game like this, no?
I think the first, especially AAA. Obviously, you still had you had other games that could technically say they had it broken.
It probably went in
sword,
this
broken
area,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But yeah, I would say AAA, Heavy Rain was the big one. I remember people talking about like, oh my god, Heavy Rain. And I was like, yeah, I'm playing Gears of War. Leave me alone. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love those type of games. I love what they did with Detroit, so I'm really interested to see what they're doing next.
Yeah, this is honestly, I think, a good game to come towards the Xbox side.
It's interesting that both Quantic Dream and what's their name? Who done Alan Wake?
Remedy.
Remedy have both done this, where they were both known for working with one platform. They're both like, why are we doing this again? Like, we could sell way more units if we just stopped doing this. So
it's like, it's one of those that they probably like get support from Microsoft or Sony, but because they're not first party, they don't get as much support. So it's sort of like not really worth it.
I'll be interested to see how Control does. with Remedy, and I'll be super interested to see how Quantic Dream's next game does, because they are perfect for what Xbox would need for Game Pass.
So, question: who's the studio that did Until Dawn?
Yeah, that's Quantic Dream, isn't it? No,
no,
it's not.
Yeah.
Who did that? I need to check.
They're the people that are doing Story Madon, no?
It begins with S. Supermassive.
Supermassive.
Yeah.
So do you think because Supermassive games aren't exclusive to Sony?
Now
right?
they're not, but they did Until Dawn for PlayStation.
Right.
And now we're getting Madden or Madden, whatever it is, coming out at the end of this month, going multi-platform.
So do you think because they're multi-platform that Quantic Dream feels like we need to compete with them because they're our competition? And if we stay exclusive, we're not competing. Or do you think it's just sort of just a business move?
I think it probably comes down to... I don't know, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because you work so closely with a first party because you want the funding and you want the business to keep running and you want, obviously, that quality for a game. If you get to focus on one platform, it's going to be better. I don't know if this is a case of them... Maybe PlayStation didn't want them anymore. Not in a mean way, but they were like... David Cage does come with his own sort of baggage and bad PR and press sometimes, and the game was good, but I bet it didn't set the world on fire sales-wise. When you've got Horizon Zero Dawn that does gangbusters, God of War that does gangbusters, Last of Us that does gangbusters, Death Stranding we know is going to do gangbusters. It's like, and then we've got Detroit Become Human. Like even Days Gone did crazy numbers. So it's like
crazy.
But apparently that's a good game. Like, I generally now hear people talk, it's like, oh, that was a good game. I'm like, what? I need to go back and play it. I need to start again and just figure that out. But yeah, I think this was a case of like, they wasn't wanted by Sony. And I'm talking totally out my arse. But it's like, but at least now we can put our games everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Seeing the silver lining, I would have thought. But I could totally be wrong. Next up, Minecraft Super Duper Graphics Pack has been cancelled. I am so upset by this, Crash.
Can I be honest?
Go on.
I didn't know this thing existed in the first place.
Yeah, they announced it at E3. More than 2 years after it was announced, Minecraft Super Duper Graphics Pack has officially been cancelled. The graphics pack, quote, provided too technically demanding to implement as planned, end quote, according to developers at Mojang. Quote, we aren't happy with how the pack performed across devices, it said. For this reason, we are stopping development on the pack and looking into other ways for you to experience Minecraft with a new look. Crash, I'm so upset by this. When they showed this, it looked so good. I just wanted it. And then I got a 4K TV. And I'm not going to lie, I remembered this was coming at some point. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll play that. Definitely check it out. And now we're not getting it. Have you seen what like Minecraft looks like in Unreal 4?
No, I have not. I'd imagine it's good. Every game that they ever make. Here's how I would look at
the lighting and stuff like that.
I wish it existed.
Like I think it's like tray lens lighting or whatever it's called. Dude, you need to look it up. Everyone needs to look it up. Me and Haley sat there for about an hour just watching the light bounce off of walls and stuff like that in Minecraft. In a game that is about blocks. And you see the differences and you're like, that's it. That's the one, Stead. Thank you. Race trade. Put that in. It is ridiculous how good it looks. So I was just realizing how good this could look, and yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's a sucky situation, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I suppose if it weren't working out, it weren't working out. Crash, are you watching it?
Yes.
Look how good that looks. It's ridiculous, right?
It's very good.
So imagine that in 4K 60.
I could see why they had trouble running this.
Well, no shit.
I could see that. I'm not even gonna fault them.
But you look at the headline like Minecraft can't run something. Oh, okay. And then they get to this, and you're like, oh man, this looks so good. And you got to think they're probably trying to get it to run across every platform as well.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. Is because it's on mobile, it's on
Switch,
it's on everything.
Yeah. So yeah, crazy. Next up, Twitch CEO apologizes to Ninja for promoting porn. For promoting porn account on his old page. Twitch CEO Emmett Shear has responded to Ninja's accusations that the company promoted a porn account on the streamer's former page. Quote, Our community comes to Twitch for live content, Sheer tweeted Sunday. To help ensure they find great live channels where we've been experimenting with showing recommended content across Twitch, including on other streamers' pages that are offline. This helps all streamers as it creates new community connections. However, the lewd content that appeared on Ninja's offline channel page grossly violates our terms of service, and we've permanently suspended the account in question. She continued by stating that Twitch is suspending its stream recommended process while the company investigates further. Quote, on a more personal note, I want to apologise directly to Ninja that this happened, she said. It wasn't our intent, but it should not have happened. No excuses. As of now, Ninja's Twitch page has reverted back to its usual state of most offline channels. Instead of the top streamers being promoted on Ninja's page, an offline video player featuring Ninja's final stream broadcast, along with the usual donation link, social media, Discord link, and ad for gaming chair have reappeared. Crash,
Oh, man.
how would you feel? We've been in this for a short amount of time compared to Ninja. 4 years I've been in.
Yeah.
How would you feel if Twitch decided to promote other streamers on your page?
Oh, man. I don't think I would care.
Nah.
Oh, man, this is such a weird thing to unpack.
You would care.
So let's break this down before like jumping into something.
Yeah.
Twitch has an issue of people being discovered. People constantly complain about that. Twitch tries to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch is like, we're getting all these eyes on Ninja stream.
Yeah.
Because people are definitely still going there.
Of course.
And so they're like, okay, well, we had this thing that we've had in the works. Let's just throw it out there. Also, like, hashtag fuck Ninja, right?
Of course.
To be fair, I don't think they did this spitefully. I think this was just a business decision that was grossly overlooked.
Bullshit.
I don't think it was spiteful.
Bullshit, dude. You're such a corporate apologist.
I'm not a corporate apologist.
I'm so sick of you.
I'm not a corporate apologist.
Bro, Epic.
Wait.
Epic didn't mean to sell the skins.
Wait. No. Let's hold back. Let's not talk about Epic right now. Let's talk about Twitch. Why did Twitch do this on purpose?
Why was that FU to Ninja?
I don't think so.
This is bro. They didn't do it to any other.
Because
let me finish.
Wait. No.
Whoa. Are we having a podcast? Are we having a podcast or are we just shouting? What are we doing here?
Shouting, bro. Okay. So they have a plan they're trying to implement, right? They have this in the works for however long, right? Yes.
Carry on.
Okay. So they have this in the works for their biggest streamer leaves, and they're like, well, that sucks for us. We're losing so much revenue. We're losing so much money, etc., etc. People keep constantly visiting Ninja's page.
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to retain these viewers? Because that's also another issue Twitch generally has. If somebody goes to somebody's page and they're not there, people tend to generally leave Twitch.
True.
They don't go to the channel. They just leave They leave. They go to YouTube. They go to whatever it is.
That's true.
How do you keep people in the system? And they're like, this is probably a really good time to test this. The issue is, you can stream whatever you want onto Twitch. But that's a different.
We haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah, I really don't think. There was somebody who worked at Twitch and put out a series of tweets, and he sort of explained the mentality of the top heads at Twitch. They're very
dumb,
business focused,
stupid,
and they're old heads.
Thick.
A bunch of people who
ridiculous.
don't understand their
don't
own
get it. Sorry, carry on.
So I don't think this was out of spite. I think this was out of dumb ignorance.
I still call bullshit. So I get it. I don't disagree. Look, I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Okay.
But implement this on more than just one channel then. There's been plenty of other streamers that have left Twitch for Mixer, DLive, other platforms.
How many of them were remotely as big as Ninja?
None of them. But nobody is.
Okay.
So, but then this becomes a personal attack on somebody. When you do it to just one person, it becomes a personal attack. It does.
I don't think it's a personal attack. It might become an attack, but a personal attack implies that we're doing this specifically just to hurt you.
We're doing this specifically just to benefit off of you.
But that's not a personal attack then. That's leeching off somebody. They're trying to leech off him.
Look, fine, maybe it's not a personal attack, but it's definitely gross.
100%. I'm not disagreeing with that. Definitely gross.
Look, I'm talking about
Shouldn't have
me.
happened.
I average like 10 to 11 views on Twitch. If there's an option to opt in or opt out of this, I'm out. Not because I don't want others, but we're literally just feeding to the top. Cool. Do the exact same thing, but feed to the bottom. So the mid-range to smaller streamers get more. Then
I agree with that.
It's like we're doing this, and we want it to be more people to see more streams and yada yada yada. No, what was it? It's the top. So what they wanted to do, this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to promote stuff on Ninja's channel. So when Tifu's live, or Tim the Tatman, or Dr. Lupo, or Courage, all these other Fortnite streamers, people are like, oh, I recognize that name. I can click it. Cool. We keep that person now. No, it's not about helping people. Bullshit. I don't give a what you say. Bullshit. It's not.
I never said helping people.
You said that it was help to put more eyes on people on the product, right? Which is to help.
The product is Twitch. The product isn't people's streams.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Because somebody, the same person that I mentioned that used to work at Twitch also tweeted out like the biggest like gripe within the company is who owns the viewers. Do the streamers own the viewers or just Twitch?
No.
In the sense of,
I agree. Nobody owns anybody, by the way. Not from I do not own.
This isn't. Yeah. This
ain't slavery. Jesus.
Who do the viewers belong to? I guess, or who?
For a lack of a better term, I get what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it the streamer or is it Twitch itself? The answer is the streamer because the streamer is the one who brings them onto the platform.
Yes.
But Twitch as a company, as a business, has to sort of look at that and say, how can we, divert the viewers to
We're going round and round, Baz. I don't disagree with you. I understand why they would want to build this thing. I understand why they would want to use it on Ninja's stream. I understand all of it. But the problem is it's a number of things. And we've not even got to the main reason yet.
I agree.
There's a number of things. He's been on the platform for 10 years. Or I think it's 8 years, actually. Been on the platform for 8 years. Helped build Twitch to where it is today.
Yeah.
He didn't go off and talk mad crap about Twitch. Quite respectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go on. You.
Yeah. I said yeah.
What is he? Well, yeah, but you did.
I said yeah. I said yeah.
What has he done? Like, what did he do before this? What did he do
before this? Nothing really.
Okay. I've lost my train of thought. But my point is, you don't do this to people.
Okay. I agree.
Elevate somebody else. They were petty. They took away his partner badge straight away. Petty.
Okay.
Petty.
Oh no, I disagree.
Why?
If you leave my platform, I'm not going to keep your partner badge for any amount of time.
But do you know,
as soon as the announcement goes.
So okay, let me get this right, Ian. So, is Ninja now banished from Twitch? He can't support Twitch streamers anymore.
No.
He can't go. So because he decided to not stream on the platform, he now can't go into other people's streams on his account.
But yes, he can.
But that's what I'm saying.
But then why does he need the partner badge?
Okay. So then
he's not a partner.
That's the because that's the problem. They need to get a verified badge then.
Maybe, I don't know. But that's whatever. But like, he's not a partner. He broke the partner contract.
Well, he left his contract. Probably legally, not because breaking something's like man was like, "Yo, peace out, I'm out, boys." Like, no, that isn't.
But as soon as you're not allowed to stream on Mixer, as soon as that happens, Mixer's not a Twitch streamer anymore. Yeah. Ninja's not a Twitch partner. Okay. Why should he have the badge?
Okay.
On that front, I completely disagree. On everything else, it's like, yes, they did Ninja dirty, whether it was intentional or not.
But then we get to the main point.
Yeah.
Which is they did. This is the problem. This Ninja's audience is young children.
Yes.
Majority. Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody streamed pornography for over 2 hours.
Yes.
It had 14,000 people watching, so it was number one on Fortnite. And that was showing on Ninja's channel, which is his brand, which he built from zero.
Yes.
You can't do that. How do they not catch this?
So I don't think the porn
they don't
thing
want
is
this.
It's no. Yeah. I don't think this is an argument that should be tied to the Ninja thing at all, because I think this is a Twitch issue.
Yes,
where the porn thing's been happening for a while on Twitch on other games. Artifact or whatever that game was called on Twitch.
Yeah. I know what you're all about, yeah.
The Steam card game.
People just memeing
it had a rampant, like, people were streaming pornography, videos of like mass murder and stuff like that, all sorts of like weird stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff that shouldn't be on Twitch. So I think the porn thing is really a bigger problem on Twitch, where they're not regulating their content.
Well, they haven't got the, like, YouTube has it, yeah, where like if something even looks like porn, it gets flagged. Yeah. And then like Twitch needs to have these things implemented. And they clearly don't.
So if something looks like porn, it gets flagged. What happens when I'm playing the next Mass Effect game or the next Witcher 3 game? And
I think by TOS you're not allowed to do that.
What?
By TOS, I'm pretty sure you're not meant to stream that anyway.
No, you're fine.
I'm pretty sure sexual content you're not allowed to stream.
Sexual content for the purpose of, I think if the focus is the sexual content.
Yeah, you're not allowed that cutscene would be that. If I keep going into a brothel, that's sexual content. So if I keep going into a brothel...
Right, no, I'm not saying the brothel, right. If you go to the brothel, that's all you're doing, sure.
Like, literally. But
if I'm playing the game and I'm doing a quest and then I get a romance option, and I take the romance option, the goal of that's not...
Yeah, but that's like a... the problem, I think the point that I'm trying to get here, though, that's like a 30-second clip.
Right, 100%.
Of something that's highly graphic, like, it's graphics, it's like, it's animated. We're talking about real people having sex on a platform where it's not regulated. You don't have to put a date of birth in. This is not a porno site.
No, 100% for sure.
So they've got to do more. Like, that's... I get what you're saying, but that's kind of apples to oranges. That's a quick, like, hey, are you streaming something you shouldn't be? No, it's disappeared. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I don't know how to implement it myself personally. That's not my job. But my job is that there's other systems out there.
Right.
Twitch, the problem is Twitch are not a little company no more. They're owned by Amazon.
Yeah, they should be doing 100%.
Like,
they should be tackling this a lot more and a lot, with a lot more sort of ideas in the bag. And I don't know if they have any, but this has been an issue for so long they haven't done anything. Yeah. And then this kind of harkens back to like what we were talking about earlier about their whole recommendation idea. It kind of makes that look bad because it's like you guys have idea for that and you guys are implementing ideas for that, but you guys aren't implementing ways to tackle the whole porn situation on your platform. Dude, they have to have something.
I don't know what's going on. We still ain't got co-streaming, so F Twitch. Let's just move on from this. I can't be bothered anymore. Halo Wars 2 support has ended, says Microsoft. 343 Industries responded today to say that the studio is not committing any more resources to Halo Wars 2 as its focus is on Master Chief Collection. The full statement is as follows. I'm not going to read it due to the fact that it is a long and hefty read, so feel free if you do care about that. But the long and short of it is everybody that was working on support for Halo Wars 2 has now moved over to Master Chief Collection to help that game get running on PC and the Reach stuff, and there's a couple other bits that's getting added. So they've decided to no longer do any more content for Halo Wars 2. Sorry about that, Danone, because I know you care.
Does he play it though?
Probably not, but just let it go. Games with Gold this month. Gears of War 4 is available from August 1st to August 31st. Torchlight is available from August 1st to August 15th. Forza Motorsport 6 available from August 16th to September 15th. And Castlevania Lords of Shadow is available from August 16th to August 31st. Crush, good show, my dude. Good show. Let's plug, and get me out of here. And you. What have we got to plug this week?
I have something different to plug. This Monday.
Okay.
This Monday.
Do it. No, wait. Do it big. What's going on this Monday, Crash?
Okay, so this Monday. Oh man, why'd you have to tell me to do it big?
Because you gotta do it big out here, baby.
Oh man. This Monday, mixer.com/Crash.
Ah, come on. Guys, Chris is moving.
I'm going to Mixer, guys.
He's going to Mixer. Chris is gone.
For at least a month.
Chris is scared. Chris is like, whoa. Chris is going. You know the thing everybody keeps telling me to do? Chris is doing it. It's all part of my plan. I mean, what? Twitch.tv.com/Crash.
Yeah,
that's it.
Just Crash.
Crash. Go and follow it right now. Put it in chat, everybody. Go and follow Crash on Mixer. Go support him. He's going to be streaming it on Monday. Do we have a time, Crash?
Let's just say 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'd be 8 p.m. for you guys.
Let's just say. Look, for us guys, this is an American show, dude. Why do you think I keep saying dollars? I looked at the analytics. I think it's like 80% American, 20% UK. Nuts.
Hey!
Nuts.
How many of them are from New York though?
I don't know.
So they're not American. Got it.
Okay, Chris. Okay. No one's coming to your Mixer channel no more.
It was a joke.
You can follow me everywhere at MCFixer. My schedule on Twitch is currently Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when I remember. Twitch.tv/MCFixer, and on a Tuesday and a Thursday, Mixer.com/MCFixer. Yeah, thank you all for the support. I hope again, no one responded poorly to last week's episode, me being on my own. We have got a huge guest lined up for episode 200. It will be me, Kresh, and a special guest. And maybe somebody else, I don't know. Chris knows who it is. I know who it is. It's big, right?
So it is pretty big. Yeah. So question, when's that announcement coming? The week of? Or not until it happens?
I can't tell you because I've got a plan.
Okay.
Because we got remember I told you about the timing?
Yeah.
So I've got a plan, and then it'll be the day of that plan.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. But yeah, so episode 200 is coming up. This was 198.
198.
So it's coming. Keep your ears on the show. Keep your ears and eyes on the show. Keep your ears and eyes on the show. Goodbye.
Show.
Goodbye.
Bye.